One very big obstacle for a lot of people right now is either repairing or building their credit. And so there are many services out there that say they will help you to transform your credit from a bad credit score or no credit score to a very good credit score. And one such service is Self. Now, if you don't know about Self, then maybe you might have heard about SELFLENDER before, and Self is actually the very same thing. It was previously called SELFLENDER and they changed the name to Self now. Now, in my experience and with the experience of other people that I've talked to, you can build your credit without any third-party services. All you really need to do is to apply for the right credit cards and loans and consistently pay them back, and your credit will heal in a matter of months, or at least if you don't get into more debt. However, in this video, I want to review SELFLENDER to see how it really works and to give you guys an idea based on all the facts, the pros and the cons, if it's a service that you should be using and if it's really going to work for the average person who has bad or no credit and they want to repair or build their credit. Now, if you're new here and this is the first time that you're seeing me, my name is Ian, and here on this channel, I talk about ways to make money, save money, invest money, and anything that has to do with personal finance. So with that said, give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to this channel. And when you subscribe, don't forget to turn on all the notifications. And that way you'll be able to get the updates on when I post new videos here, which is at least once a day. Now, I'm probably one of the very few YouTubers or finance YouTubers that do this. And so if you want to see content like this every day, be sure to turn on all the notifications for this channel. Also, I want you guys to comment down below and let me know what you're looking to do right now. Are you trying to build your credit or are you trying to repair your credit? Now, comment down below so I know, and that way I'll be able to make more videos relating to the content that will interest you or help you out on your journey with your credit. So here's the problem, guys, and it's a very, very big problem right now. If you have bad credit or if you have no credit, you can't get a credit card because you're not going to be approved for it because your credit is bad. So you'll be stuck because without a credit card, you can't make payments, which will be reported to the credit bureaus, which will help you to improve your credit score. So when this happens, you have one option really. You'll need to use a credit builder loan, which is where you deposit some money into a savings account or probably into a CD, and then you use that money as a security for a credit card, and then you can get a credit card. Or you can apply for a secured credit card where you will send the credit card company a deposit and then they'll use that deposit as a security and then give you a credit card with a credit line which is equal to or less than your deposit, and that way you'll use it, spend using it, and when you pay your statement balance every month, they'll report those payments to the credit bureaus, and then that will in turn build your credit. But although this sounds very easy, there are a couple problems here if your credit is really, really bad. Self or SELFLENDER, as they were formerly known, is a service that provides a self-builder loan, but they reverse the process. Instead of you putting a deposit up front and then borrowing against that deposit, they set up a CD for you and you add to that CD every month, and then they report those payments to the credit bureaus. So this helps you in two main ways. So first of all, the monthly payments can be very low, maybe just $25 a month. And also at the end of the program, all the money you've deposited will be available to you. So you can build your credit and you save at the same time. Also, Self fixes the issue of you having bad credit and not being able to get approved for any credit cards. When you apply, they do not check your credit score. Instead, they use your check systems to check your check system score, which is like a score for how good you are with bank accounts. Now, this score is pulled from what other banks have known about you, and the only way for you to have a really bad check system score or to get denied for Self is if you open 10 bank accounts in the same week, or if you have several bank accounts that are all in overdraft, or you are writing bad checks from your checking accounts and then allowing them to bounce from account to account. Now, that's all shady stuff, and so if you aren't doing anything shady or suspicious with your bank accounts, then you'll have a good check system score and you'll be able to be approved or easily approved for Self. So no credit check or credit score to set this one up. Now, the CD that you set up with them that you will make a monthly contribution to can either be a 12 or 24-month term CD. You'll not be able to pull any money from the CD until after the term is complete. Also, this CD is treated like a loan, so instead of getting interest on the money as you would with a normal CD, you instead pay them interest from the CD, which is around 15% on average, but that isn't so bad for building your credit, especially if you have no other options. However, you may have other options, and I'm going to be talking about other options for you even if you have the worst possible credit scores. So stick around to the very end of this video for those. Now, if you're wondering how much money this is going to cost you per month, I'll show you guys a sample. Now, this is pulled directly from Self's website. It can be any of these. You can choose to pay $25 a month for a period of 24 months, and you'll pay a $9 activation fee up front, and then payments of $25 per month, and then at the end of 24 months, after them taking their interest payments, you'll have a higher credit score and also about $520 in a CD available to you. Every single month when you make a payment, that payment is sent to all 3 credit bureaus. The purpose of Self is to build your credit, so after signing up for this, you never want to either pay it off early or to cancel in the middle. You want to see this through to the very end. Now, I don't really see anything wrong with Self because the idea is good, especially if you're not in the best financial shape and you don't have money to put in a savings account or to deposit in a CD or to deposit for a secured credit card. So if all else fails and you have a really, really bad credit score, you can get Self or SELFLENDER to help repair your credit. Now, if you have any experience with this service, drop me a comment down below and let me know how much your credit score has improved or how long you have used it. And guys, this is really all there is to it. It's that simple. However, if you can afford to make a deposit and you want your credit score to improve much quicker, then here's another thing that you can do, or 2 things. First thing you can do is to apply for a secured credit card, like the Discover It's Secured, which only requires you to deposit $500. And even if your credit score is the worst, or even if you don't have a credit score, once you have income to pay the balance every month and you have the deposit, you'll be approved. And this one is very, very good because there are no fees, right? With Self or even some other secured credit cards, you may be charged fees every month, but this secured credit card has no annual fees. And guys, what's even better is that it comes with 2% cash back in the very first year. So if you have $500, you can sign up for this secured credit card because it's totally free. And also, when you make all on-time payments for 8 months, they will return your deposit of $500 to you, and then they'll transfer your credit card to an unsecured credit card. And that's just a way of getting you a regular credit card. And if you want to know more about this, I made a review about this credit card in detail, so you can check that out, and I'll leave a link to it somewhere right here on the screen. Also, if you like it and you want to sign up for it, you'll get a bonus of $50 on your very first statement. So if you use the link down below, you'll get that $50 bonus. So be sure to check that out as well. Now, the other thing that you should do if you can afford to do it to get your credit moving up quickly is to get a credit builder loan, but not the ones that they actually advertise as credit builder loan, because those come with fees or high fees. Instead, here's what you should do to keep the cost really low. Go to your local credit union or bank. Tell them you want to open a CD and open the CD with the least amount of money you possibly can, which is usually just $100. After opening that CD, which will pay you interest by the way, tell them that you want to now borrow some money as a personal loan using the funds in that CD as a security. You then borrow the least amount of money you can, which again at a credit union is probably going to be around $100. You then ask them to make the loan repayment period 24 months, and you'll get to repay about $6 to $8 per month on that loan for the next 2 years. Now, surely you must be able to make a payment of $6 to $8 every single month. This way you avoid the high fees from credit builder accounts, and now you have 2 accounts reporting on your credit every single month instead of just 1, which means that your credit score will move up much faster. And also guys, a secured credit card is a revolving line of credit, and a personal loan is an installment loan. And now you have also 2 different types of credit or loans reporting on your credit, which is a requirement if you want your score to move up quickly. So that's a simple hack: a secured credit card with no fees and a small personal loan using a CD as a security of the least amount of money possible. Do these 2 things and in 6 months your credit score will begin to look very, very different. Now, this video is about Self, which is good. I like the service. And if you can't afford to use this hack I've just mentioned, then Self is going to be your best bet. And although Self is going to charge you some fees and interest, to be fair, if your credit is bad, then you need to repair it. You can't really complain about the fees. you'll still have to repair it anyways. So complain all you want, it doesn't change the fact that you'll have to pay those fees. And for providing such a service, of course, they'll need to charge you fees because they can't do this for free, right? They have to make a profit. So overall, if you have $500 to $600, use the two methods I've mentioned to rebuild your credit, which will cost you little to nothing. And if you can't afford to make a deposit of $500 to $600, then use the self-service for now. I hope this video was very helpful, and if you're a new subscriber or viewer here on the channel, be sure to check out some of my other videos on high-yield savings accounts, checking accounts, investments, credit cards, and ways to make money. Also guys, I'm leaving a couple links down below to free stuff and free cashback offers, so be sure to check all the links down below in the description for all kinds of free stuff and bonus offers. Again guys, I hope this video was very helpful. I was able to provide some value to you guys, and if you like this kind of content, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel, and turn on the notifications when you do so, and that way you'll get the updates of when I post new videos here. And remember guys, I post a new video here every single day. Now, in addition to this, be sure to also share this video anywhere you think it may be able to reach more people and potentially help someone else as well. Once again guys, thank you so much for watching. All the best with your credit and rebuilding your credit, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.